All right, so we're meeting up today. Meet myself and Rufio Jones.
Hi there.
And we just started talking about Ryan Lochte,
Mm-hmm.
and how dumb he is. I think that was what was said before.
That's the takeaway.
before I turned on the camera,
Yeah.
we were just marinating on how dumb that guy appears to be. I don't know too much about him other than he's an Olympic gold medalist type swimmer. I know he's been around for a few years.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen him on TV before in interviews, and my takeaway from seeing those interviews was this guy's a bit slow, but he's a good athlete, so that's why they're talking to him.
Right.
All right, now where were we now?
So now I'm sure all of you know at this point in time, he lied about the Rio robbery.
Now let's go into that too,
Okay.
for anybody who may not already know about it. The Rio robbery. The Olympics are going down in Rio de Janeiro,
Indeed.
Brazil,
Yes.
right now. Him and the team were out on the town, right? Is that how it goes?
Yes.
And something happened.
Well, they get to a gas station.
Okay.
And
Wait. Before you,
Okay.
because I know that was the thing that actually happened for sure.
Right.
What did he say happened?
What he said happened was that he was sideswiped by a police car. Or, excuse me, that might not even be true, but a car. And then dudes get out of the car that are pretending to be cops.
Right. They were geared up, right?
Yes. And they tell the other three swimmers to get down on the ground and have their guns drawn. And Ryan Lochte says no.
Wait, I didn't know that was part of the story,
boy.
that he was on some Captain America.
Yeah, that's right. He said, I'm not, again, paraphrasing, because here's the thing. I can't quote him properly because it's not true.
Yeah.
So whatever I say from this point
It's
on,
true.
It is what it is. So he basically said, I'm not getting down on the ground. I didn't do anything. This is what he's telling to the fake cops is while he believes they're cops.
Right.
I haven't done anything. I'm not getting on the ground. So then he says the guy cocks the gun and puts it to his head and says, get down on the ground and give me all your money. He goes, all right, man, take whatever. He said whatever. He said whatever. He said whatever to a Brazilian that is posing as a police officer. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? So then they get robbed of their money.
Okay.
But apparently, and this is also news, that apparently before this, like earlier in the day, they took pictures of the fact that all four of them were wearing like $1,500 Yeezys.
Oh wow!
But their Yeezys were left. They still, as you know, still had their passports and everything. So it's like, what kind of thieves are these guys? They don't seem to be doing a great job.
They were not thorough.
Right.
If that's the case. Many more things they could have grifted.
So what really happened? And that's why I was posing the question on the social medias, because it didn't sound right, because he turned of course he turned himself into Denzel Washington into Will Smith. You know what I'm saying? But none of this happened. Come to find out, what actually happened was they go to a gas station, they piss all over they piss all over the place and destroy the bathroom, break the door. And then the security guard comes out on what the hell is going on, and then they just walk back to their taxi like as if nothing happened. And the security guard pulls out the gun like, no, you can't leave. Yeah. Now again, keep in mind, I'm sure there's a language barrier, so be it. You know what I mean? So there are probably smidgens of truth. Especially seeing as how that, he doesn't know Portuguese, so on and so forth. That's fine. I'll give him that.
The bits of truth are they were in Brazil, and now I guess a gun was present.
They were in Brazil, a gun was drawn, but the precursors are very important.
Absolutely.
Which nothing was said before all that stuff about, oh, I told him I wasn't getting on the ground. I'm a thug. Really? Really, dog? So, all right, man. So, all this stuff has come out that he was clearly lying about.
Right.
And approximately 25 minutes ago, he issued an apology.
That's right. Fresh, hot off the press.
This is what I want the viewers of this video to understand. As we started with this video, Ryan Lochte's dumb. Okay, he's actually dumb, and he's dumb to the point where it's like, how are you even smart enough to move your arms and legs to swim? There are
maybe he's devoting like all of his brain power to that at all times
and nothing else. He's devoid of any kind of real thought outside of that, right? So, and I'm not trying to be mean. You need to understand.
You can only go off what you presented.
Exactly. and even if what he's presented us up to this point has been for the cameras, I'm just going off of what I understand.
Yeah, man.
So he's dumb, is what I'm saying. This is the apology, and it's 3 paragraphs. First of all, when was the last time
he didn't write those?
When was the last time Ryan Lochte wrote the number 3, let alone 3 paragraphs? But let's get into it.
And wait, hold on, dog.
Sure.
That seems like a lengthy apology too, though.
Doesn't it?
Like 3 like, dog. What do you? I don't know. Go ahead, man.
All right.
Do your thing.
But this apology reads like like
my niece could have wrote it or something.
No. It reads like, if you're going down the fine print of your Verizon wireless bill, and it's like, man, where did this 26 cents keep coming from?
These clauses, dog.
You know what I'm saying?
These hidden clauses.
I want to apologize for my behavior last weekend.
Wait. Before
sorry. Yes.
Do you want to do a Ryan Lochte-esque voice while you read?
I'll see what I can do.
If it sounds more like Keanu Reeves, that's fine too.
Ooh, that's where I'm going with it. but do I add dudes and bros in there, or do I just read?
Hey, why not, man? Why not?
All right, dude. I want to apologize for my behavior last weekend, for not being more careful and candid in how I described the events of the early morning, and for my role in taking the focus away from the many athletes fulfilling their dreams of participating in the Olympics, dude. I waited to share these thoughts until I was confirmed that the legal situation was addressed. And it was clear that my teammates would be arriving home safely, bro. It's traumatic to be out late with your friends, your bros, in a foreign country.
Wait. This is so... I have to ask, is that actually in there?
He wrote friends.
Okay. Woo! I would have believed that one for sure.
So, it's traumatic to be out late with your friends in a foreign country with a language barrier and have a stranger point a gun at you and demand money to let you leave. But regardless of the behavior of anyone else that night, I should have been much more responsible in how I handled myself, and for that, I'm sorry to my teammates, my fans, my fellow competitors, my sponsors, and the host of this great event, and my dude bros. I am very proud to represent my country in Olympic competition, and this was a situation that could and should have been avoided. I accept responsibility for my role in this happening and have learned some valuable lessons, bro. I am grateful for my USA swimming teammates and the USOC, and appreciate all the efforts of the IOC, the Rio 2016 host committee, and the people of Brazil who welcomed us to Rio and worked so hard to make sure these Olympic Games provided a lifetime of great new memories. But you didn't give a shit when you came up with this story that probably got all those the people of Brazil who welcomed us to Rio, probably got them harassed. Even if it was for a short period of time.
Yeah, man.
But I digress. there's already been too much said and too many valuable resources dedicated to what happened last weekend. So I hope we spend our time celebrating the great stories and performances of these games and look ahead to celebrating future successes. Dog, come on, man. You don't know some of these words. Right?
Ryan.
Lion Lochte, dog. Come on. And
hey, low-key, shout out to Trump for like the hot ass like adjective then name like setup, dog. Even though like Lion Hillary is not hot because it doesn't have alliteration,
right?
But like that whole setup, dog. Like, hey, shout out, dog. You're garbage, but shout out for that.
But you gave us that, and we appreciate it because, dog. Like, man, them little prefixes that he adds to their names, like Crooked Hillary, dog. Like, it don't even sound like it should.
Oh
go
yeah,
together.
my bad. That's what it was. Crooked Hillary.
Crooked Hillary, dog. But it's like one word now, and that's dope. Lion Lochte, dog.
Shout out drumpf.
And it's like, man, here's my problem. I have several problems.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
With this 3-paragraph statement that you clearly didn't write. You still are lying as far as I'm concerned.
Still lying, still not actually taking responsibility, still not telling the truth of the events. It has no details about the events saying like, hey, I did XYZ, this is what happened, and I'm sorry for lying and doing all this dumb shit. It's just like, hey, we've dedicated too much time to this. All my sponsors, please don't take away the money. And let's just move forward and act like this shit didn't happen.
Exactly. And you know what? That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, it'll probably work.
Fine. My thing just is like dog. Could you imagine a dummy, right, writing 3 paragraphs and having those 3 paragraphs be so carefully worded, but then also have it have nothing to do with what actually happened?
Nothing.
He's too dumb
to even do this.
To do that. Because he was clearly so dumb that on live television, he concocted this story. I'll tell you what happened.
Yeah, because I didn't even know that aspect of it. He like shared the account of it on live television.
He was talking to Matt Lauer about everything that went down and how it went down. Here's the thing. Apparently he told his mother first, and his mother broke the story. So probably what happened was, he didn't want mom to find out about what happened, which is why I was like, initially I was like, it's probably some prostitutes in here somewhere, right? But mom was probably like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Where were you? You were supposed to be at the Olympic house at 5 in the morning or whatever. He was like, oh, mom. You know how it is in Rio. We got robbed and so on and so forth. Don't worry about it. Go to sleep. And she was like, my baby got robbed. I'm telling the entire world. And then he had to come up with some bullshit.
So if really it's his mom's fault. I mean, that's going to be in the next apology. Him blaming his mom.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So the dude is only slightly younger than me. So that's... Can't get away with just being a dumb kid. You can't get away with being dumb, dog. Like this.
I mean, you can,
dog.
Certain conditions need to be fulfilled.
I don't like. Here's the thing, man. Like I don't know if if dudes like that think they're in some kind of third world country just because of everything that maybe they heard prior to the Olympics or whatever.
Right.
But dog, cameras are literally everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
I mean, they're in the hands of individuals.
They got goddamn satellites in huts in Senegal, so they probably have cameras at a gas station in Rio de Janeiro, dog.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
And that's
what he learned from this experience.
Even if they don't, they definitely have cameras at the Olympic Village, dog.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
You're stupid.
All them goddamn super soldiers walking around.
That's right.
All that money walking around. Like, they're going to have the cameras on y'all for sure. Like, if law enforcement was defunct at any time before y'all showed up, it's going to be on and popping
Yes.
for the entire time you're there,
And
at the very least.
if anything happened to an American athlete,
They're blowing up Rio de Janeiro.
straight up, it's gone.
They're blowing it
It's
up.
gone. So no wonder they were so fast to be like,
Hey, dog.
Come on, bro.
We didn't have nothing to do with
Come
this shit,
on,
bro.
bro.
Leave us the fuck alone, dog.
So,
We already out here struggling, dog. Leave us the fuck alone,
leave us
dog.
be. You know what I'm saying? Like we try. Dog, I'm telling you, man. He saw one of them Brazil butts, and I was like, "Look, man. Like I know I got a hot one at home, but I'm never gonna see no butt like this again." And the four of them saw some butts, dog. You know what I'm saying? And it just everything went awry.
Word. I just put it to I think it's probably just drunk ass white dudes doing drunk ass white dude shit like in another country and
Keep
just got
this in
fucking
mind.
caught.
Keep this in mind. So yes, they and that's also been proven. They just had a hangover ass night,
Right.
but they wrapped up their day around like 6 or 7 a.m.
Woo, going hard.
But then went and did an interview with Matt Lauer on the Today Show. So we talk about these dudes are probably still fucked up.
Yeah. Yeah.
No wonder he told this fantastical story. Dog, he was probably so drunk that he got smart drunk. Cause that's the only thing that makes any sense. The way he verbalized what supposedly happened to Matt Lauer was so eloquent. Period. Not even for a Ryan Lochte who is dumb.
Right.
We have to keep expounding on that.
So there's like a wheel of drunkenness,
Yes,
right?
yes.
So he was sitting at a point on this wheel where he was like dumb, right? And so he drank himself away from the dumb to the point of smart.
Mm-hmm.
Which I feel like you may have to do like a full revolution around this wheel to actually get to the smart point proper.
Yes. Because it's a very tiny sliver. So he had to hit that. He needed, like, you know what I'm saying, like 86 tequilas. You know what I'm saying? If he had 87,
right? 87
died.
or 85.
If he had 85, he would have still been stupid.
Mm-hmm. He had to hit that point, dog.
I don't know, man. I just to me, like, look, man, this shit's hilarious to me personally. Man, at the same time, it's one of them things where, like, I feel this needs to be talked about just because,
we have to chronicle these events.
Come on, man. Like, we can't just let this disappear, because that's what's going to happen, right?
Yeah, that's absolutely what's going to happen.
And,
we just need the historical record for when, like, everything implodes.
This got to go in a time capsule. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so...
YouTube
it's so
will be
shit.
that capsule, dog. It's going to be us and Tezande in 35-27.
And he's going to still be the same age.
Yeah. Breathing next to the mic.
in one of them Zordon tubes.
Hey, low key, he would be a great choice for Zordon in that new Power Rangers movie coming up.
Zordon,
Bryan Cranston of evacuate that role for Tezande.
And I think he'd understand too.
Yeah, he would. I mean, it would definitely be a better choice than actually doing that movie. Bryan Cranston, I love him. He's made some bad choices after Breaking Bad. But I mean, you really, once you've done Breaking Bad, you can kind of do whatever.
You're right.
But still, dog, like, you putting blemishes on your record.
Hey,
dog.
man, Kevin Spacey did 9 Lives.
Which I still want to see that.
I want to pay money for it. But we're getting off track. And I apologize.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Come on, dog.
Come on, Ryan.
Come on, Ryan. Dog. I'm telling you, man. I said this shit on the internet, man. Like, for real. Like, they're gonna make this into a movie. It's going to be called Lochte and Loaded, and cause the motherfucker was drunk, and he's Ryan Lochte. It's the only thing that makes sense. It's probably going to be starring Ryan Lochte.
Yeah. I was just about to say he's going to be playing himself.
It might be on some real Clumps type shit where he plays everybody in the movie, dog.
I like it. Are there any black characters on this swim team? Because I want him to be in blackface for a character as well. I think that'd be a great.
Unfortunately, no.
Oh, damn it, brothers, watching, get out there, get to the local pools, get to the kiddie pools if you have to. Show them twice as hard to get half as far. Show them.
But if we're lucky, maybe they'll need some diversity and hire black dudes to do whiteface.
Hey, all right.
Hey, the Wayans brothers are down for whatever, dog.
Yeah, for whatever.
So I mean, it's clearly a comedy. It's already in the cards.
Yeah, it's right there, man. Everything's laid out for you guys out there perfectly. You producers, writers, directors.
It's gonna be one of them things that'll be like the movie will come on and it'll say, "No, for real, this is a true story."
Bro. For real, bro.
So I mean, that's my hot take. Do with it what you will, but dog, come on, Ryan.
Come on. We out.